All right, let's do a Bitcoin technical analysis today. Today is January the 25th. It's a Tuesday. Can you believe that the new year recently just finished? Incredible, huh? So let's do walking down the line here, starting with the monthly. What we're seeing is it's pretty bearish, guys. You know, like if we look at the monthly here, there's no doubt we got some rejection above 35, but we're also finding support above this region, about the $29,000. So this is a really big range of support right now that needs to be acknowledged. If this candle continues for the month, we could get a really bearish run for February. Looking at the weekly with 5 days left, not that much indication. It's, you know, you can't really say anything about it other than there's a doji right now. 2 weeks ago, we got this candle. We closed for the first time since June of 2020 below the 55 EMA. And then the next week, of course, since we closed below it, onslaught. The 4 day is looking very bearish overall, but it's got 3 days left, so it doesn't count. The 2 day is looking great though, or the 3 day rather, okay? The 3 day is looking great because it's got a doji right here, a dragonfly doji. That's a pretty powerful candle that could signal a decent rally for the next few days. On the 2 day, we found support right above that one line I drew before, which is the median of that entire range. Still going to the downside, no bullish divergence yet. Small tick up here. No bullish divergence in any way at all yet. It's a little bit scary. See this trend line right here? That's quite the resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if we headed somewhere right there above the trend line. Maybe 38K or so to 39. Even though we recovered a good amount, like 13%, we're still not showing any bullish signs of divergence yet. This daily candle that closed was a nice dragonfly doji, but it wasn't at the very, very bottom. 12 hours showing a bullishly engulfing candle. That's nice. The 4 hour bullishly diverge, 6 hour bullishly diverges. The 8 hour bullishly diverges hard and we get a crossover. So we're bullish up until about the 8 hour chart only. I was able to nail a really gigantic profit yesterday. I'll show you how. Descending triangle sets in, right? I'll show you on 2 charts. Sorry, I'm looking for the red list. I got a lot of work to do today. I was trading Sol. Okay. Do you see this massive sloped trend line on Sol? Right there? That's kind of the same thing that Bitcoin was doing up until these points. So Bitcoin was doing an ascending triangle. It really tried to break it. Like just around there. See, it's trying to make a descending triangle right around this particular region. See that? If I put my mouse right around here, look on the other side at the same time. You see how it got to the low? And then I was looking on the 1 minute chart. This was an $8,000 profit with my group. Okay, right there. Look on this right here. Okay, see this is the breakout right around that particular region. The breakout right there. See that? And if you look on Sol, same time. So I nailed a really good long entry there on the Bitcoin breakout, but on Sol instead. I took my profit very early on Sol. I can't believe I took it at 86.50. I took my profit. And then of course it went up another 10%, but I don't ride waves. So Bitcoin right now to me is still, it's bullish up until the 8 hour, but what you would want is for it to be bullish up to a higher time frame. Because if it's only bullish up until the 8 hour, well, it's not that great of a degree trend. You need to have it higher on a higher degree trend for this to be considered a larger degree bullish trend. As it stands right now, it's a really difficult count in general. A very difficult count. I mean, if I had to guess a count right now, I don't think I would even be able to provide you with one. I really wouldn't. It's just too difficult of a count in general, and my rule is to only focus on Elliott wave if it can be counted. I'm not going to waste my time and try to count really difficult ones that are just impossible to once in a while. But if I had to guess this, it would probably be this right here. This makes an A, B, C. B is lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C up here probably. Or no, this is the bearish flag. And then we get the fifth wave coming down right there. So we get, this is a nice 5 wave. So I think we're correcting this entire wave right here. And this is most likely just the ABC going to the top side. Target's probably up there, honestly. I'm going to guess somewhere in here. It seems pretty bullish because the 8 hours crossing over it, that's never a joke. There's always a possibility of it going high. So I'm really going to guess hard somewhere. I'm going to predict somewhere in that particular resistance range where the trend line meets. But regardless of what Bitcoin does, I don't really care. I don't really care at all because I trade based off of volatility anyways, right? So if I'm going by the daily here, for example, this looks like a really nice way to draw it too. Like just kind of like that. A little bit higher up. If I'm just chasing the volatility, it doesn't really matter to me what Bitcoin does. So I'm really on the fence right now with this coin. 8 hours crossing to the upside. Bye, Ellie. I got a puppy camera. Do you guys want to see it? It's live. That's Ellie. I always got to make sure I have an eye on her if she needs me to go outside and stuff. So, very on the fence with Bitcoin. That's really all I can say. All the other coins are fairly neutral right now too. Where if I were to take a look at them on, let's say, a 30-minute chart. Let's just take a look at some of the top coins here. Like, people got a really big rally. People did 37% in 24 hours. So it's obviously going to find some consolidation now, right? All these coins are doing something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So eventually, a coin's going to find some ABC and then rally for a possible, even if it wasn't A, B, C, there's still a C wave that goes up. Even if it was an impulse, right, there's still a 3 that goes up. So the third wave and the C wave should be treated the same. I think that there will be a breakout very soon on all of these coins. It's just a matter of finding the right one to trade today. So, very complicated day. I've got a lot of scanning ahead of me. In 24-hour period, nothing has really substantially gone to the upside. Looking at the market here in general for futures market, you know, like there's been a lot of coins that have moved a substantial amount. But of course, they're all consolidating now. Like, you know, Ant was one of the bigger ones too. See what I mean? They're all consolidating in that range. They've all made their rally already. Ant did 38%. Every single coin's made their rally. So now it's a matter of trying to find an entry. Maybe even a B is coming down or C is coming down, right? If it's C's coming down, then I might find some opportunity to short. But either way, I want to find the end of C and possibly look for an entry for the next wave up. So I just want to give my quick thoughts today on BTC and then generally in the market. I'm pretty neutral on Bitcoin for the day at least. For alts, I don't know yet. I need to do some scanning, so I just want to give you my quick thoughts today in the morning so far. And just keep in mind that my course is coming out soon, guys. Course version 2.0 comes with my 200-page rulebook and my 20-hour course. It's really updated with the way that I see the market. It's on my first pinned tweet. I might make it available for 200 people because there's a lot of people interested in the waitlist. I have way more than 100 already. I'm only going to probably have anywhere between 100 to 200 at most, just based on the demand so far. I don't want to saturate the market. So just give me a DM if you guys are interested in it. We'll go from there. Let's start trading.